Uncle Bruce, is this thing working? Are you going to join us today or what? What the hell's going on with you? I'm a viewer of your channel and you're not even here. Why are you late? Why are you late from time to time? I'll tell you why I'm late. It's nothing personal. It's not like I hate you. The reason that I'm late is because there's so much going on that I'm discussing with my Gold Bagel members. These folks here. I do a show just for them at 8 o'clock Eastern every day. And then at 8:30, I try to come on here so that everybody can join, whether you're a Gold Bagel member or not. But if you're a Gold Bagel member, you get the most I can give you because you are keeping my channel on the air if you're a Gold Bagel member. If you're not a Gold Bagel member, and I love that you're here, believe me, I really do. I desperately am asking you folks, become a Gold Bagel member of this channel. I'll give you everything I can to help you make more money. That's my promise to you. You're paying $25 a month to be a Gold Bagel member. YouTube gets $7.50 of it. I get $17.50 of it. More Gold Bagel members I have, the longer I can keep doing this show. The fewer I have, the days are numbered. And that's how I measure my channel. It's as simple as that. I have a cash flow need like you have, and Gold Bagel memberships pays the bills. And Chillin' with Uncle Bruce members, you guys are paying $10 a month. Thank you. YouTube gets $3 of that, 30%. I get $7 of that. So I either get nothing from any of you who are just not even members. I get $7 a month from regular Chillin' members, or I get $17.50 a month from Gold Bagel members. Who do you think I'm the most loyal to? Doesn't take a rocket scientist long to figure that out. And so if I'm late starting this show, it's probably because I'm so into a discussion with my Gold Bagel people to emphasize to them what's going on, what's happening, what's going to happen, how it's going to happen, why it's going to happen, what they should be doing, how should they be doing it. This is probably also a continuation of what happened last night. Primetime Live with Uncle Bruce, Wednesday nights at 7 o'clock Eastern Time, only for Gold Bagel members, these guys up here. And notice how my hand disappears because of my fancy-dancy thing. If you're a Gold Bagel member up here, you join me Wednesday nights at 7 o'clock Eastern. It's not uncommon for Thursday morning. We continue the discussion we were talking about last night. Welcome to the party, pal. It's nothing personal. I want you to get rich beyond your wildest dreams. That's what I do here. I try to explain the stock market in plain English to you so that you all can understand it, because I recognize the fact that this channel is not dominated by industry professionals who are working full-time as investment advisors anywhere on the planet. All right, I do not have those kinds of viewers. I am not here with a bunch of theorists and professors of finance and highfalutin senior officers of public corporations. None of that. No public company gives a crap about what I have to say about their company, because they look at my view numbers and they go, there's 159 people watching him right now. This guy is a nothing burger. I'm not a 200,000 a day person at all. I don't have 1 million viewers. Never will have 1 million viewers. That ain't happening here. I'm not screaming at you enough, and I don't have enough 8-second attention span coverage for you. I'm not going to get that audience. The people who are just casual observers of finance channels are watching TV and not listening to it, or listening to TV, not watching it. CNBC knows what their problem is. They got viewers, but very few people pay attention. Fox Business, CNN Business, Bloomberg, they're all begging and begging and begging for you to watch them and pay attention to them. But they've got to cover it all. In order to have a wider audience, you have to cover more topics. So you have to have specialists who, and that word specialist is kind of loosey-goosey here. You have to have people who cover the bond market, who cover currencies, who cover the energy business, who cover bank earnings right now. who cover governmental affairs, who you had to have all these different personalities. Here, there's one guy. It's me. And I'm trying to explain to you what's going on in the entire planet, in the entire investment business, from a plain English point of view. And you have to rely on the fact that I have been aware of this investment business since 1978, 79. And I'm just trying to regurgitate to you 50 years, 45 years of experience while I still can before I lose it, so that I can help you figure out what the hell is going on. 173 people are here now. Look at that bump. Thank you all for joining me, and thank you for giving me a thumbs up. If there's one thing you can do for me today, just one thing, get off your fat ass and hit the thumbs up button for me right now. I need a thumbs up surge in the first 30 minutes of this show every day. It tells YouTube something's happening. There's this guy, this live YouTuber has got a thing going on. We got to promote this guy because he brings viewers in and they stay with him. He attracts them and holds on to them for way longer than any other YouTuber that's out there. Give me a thumbs up. Help me out. It's free. It doesn't cost you a damn thing. Just figure out where it is and hit the damn button. Thank you very much. Did you see my poll question today? Have you answered my poll question? Are you considering answering my poll question? I'm making you think this morning. I really am. I'm twisting your brains. The question is, because I have written cash secured puts, probably because of this channel and this YouTuber, you have written cash secured puts. Because of Uncle Bruce and I've written cash secured puts, I have added cash into my account. I'm sitting on this much money, and of that much money that's in my account, the amount that's in my money, here's how much of it has come from cash secured puts. I am making you figure this out. Now, for some of you, it might come as a shock that you do that and you go, Jesus, I didn't know it was that much. I knew I had brought in some dough, but I didn't think I brought in this much, because I'm making you look at your trades and you're going, yeah, I've written, in the last 3 months, I have written 45 different cash secured put positions. And you do the tally of how much money that's come in, and holy crap, I got a ton of dose in here. Thank you, Uncle Bruce. Oh, there are now, what, 80 people who have answered this question. 80 have answered the question of the day. I would love to see 200 or 300, maybe more, of you answer this question. Thank you, by the way, for 89 thumbs ups already. They're coming in. Bring them in, people. Hit that thumbs up button. Don't be sitting there going, I'll get to it. No, don't get to it. Do it now. Okay, 80 votes. Here's the early results. Because I've written cash secured puts, I have added $1,000 to $5,000 into my account in cash. I've added up to between $1,000 and $5,000 into my account so far. 38% say that's what I've done. 24% of you folks, about 21 of you or something, that $5,000 to $10,000 has been added to my account. 14% are saying 10 to 25 grand. I've added between $10,000 and $25,000 in cash into my trading account because I'm writing cash secured puts because of you. And 25% are saying I brought in over 25 grand. And there's the number I'm looking for. I'm curious to know how many of you out there have brought in over $25,000 in cash because you've written cash secured puts. Some of you out there had SOFI shares that you bought at $6, $7, $8 average price over the last 3 years. Your stock took off and it went to 17, came back to 13.60. It's now 15.62. You sold your shares at 13, 14, 15, 16, whatever you sold it at. You turned around and you wrote cash secured puts. The first puts you wrote were 12s. The second batch of puts you wrote were 15s. You bought those back and wrote 17s. You bought those back, you've written 20s. You've done the math and you've gone, Bruce, I have taken in more than $25,000 in cash from doing cash secured put writing because of you constantly talking to us about it. And I love that number. That is significant because I've only been begging you to do cash secured puts heavily for 3 months since November. It hasn't been long. And 25% of you, a quarter of you guys, have brought in over 25 grand in the last 90 days. Think about this. Think about this. In the last 90 days, you have brought in over $25,000. Now, some of you 10 to 25, 5 to 10, some of you 1 to 5. It all depends on the size of your account. I know. I'm not oblivious to that. If you only have a $15,000 account, and you've liquidated your account into cash, and then you've written cash secured puts, maybe you've written 7 or 8 or 9 puts, and you brought in for $4,500 or $5,800. But considering what your account was worth when you liquidated it, and then how much money you brought in onto that account, you do realize you're sitting on every dollar you got, only 60 cents to 65 cents is your money. The rest of that money is profits or proceeds from the gamblers who bought your puts from you. You're sitting on a mountain of other people's money here. If you're sitting on 100 grand right now, maybe only 65,000 is yours. You're sitting on $300,000, maybe 200 is yours. 180,000 is yours. The rest is put premium. You're sitting on, some of you, on a mountain of cash that is just unfathomable from 3 years ago, that you had no idea you could even do this. You had no idea that you could do any kind of thing called a cash secured put that would bring in gobs of capital that you can now earn daily interest on. What? What is he talking? I don't understand this, Bruce. Why don't you just tell me what stock to buy at 5 minutes after the opening? Tell me what stock to buy that I can sell an hour later for 10 times as much money. Could you just, there's all kinds of guys out there who are telling me how I can make fast money doing day trades. Can't you just be a day trade guy? Because after all, Bruce, I just need one payoff and all my problems will be solved. I haven't been able to help any of you guys in that area. And that's why I don't have 20,000 people watching me right now, 200,000 people, 4.4 million people watching me. I don't have the views of some of the hottest interneters or YouTubers out there. I have a sliver of people who watch me very closely every day, Monday to Friday, 2.5 hours a day if you're a Gold Bagel member, because I come to you and say, here's a strategy where you can make money, where you control everything, even including the odds of you making your money. You control the odds of you making money as well. This is, no other channel gives you this, period. Yeah, you can play the Warren Buffett game. Sure. Yeah, you put in $500 a month into your savings account, into your brokerage account, $500 a month, every paycheck, 2 weeks, every 2 weeks, $250. Put it into your 401k at work and your boss matches half of it, all of it, whatever. Yes, you can play that game for 35 years of your life, from age 25 to 60. And at the end of 60, you'll see how you doing. Unfortunately, there are a lot of 50 to 60-year-olds to 70-year-olds who have played this game, who are looking at these accounts of theirs and are going, I can't live more than 2 years on this money. By the time I retire at age 65, my cost of living at that time is going to be $4,000 a month, $5,000 a month, $6,000 a month, $7,000 a month, depending on what lifestyle you've got going. And you're doing the math going, the account that I have, this retirement account, it's got 2 years of money in it. It's got 4 years of money in it. I'm supposed to live a typical North American or Brit or European. I'm supposed to live until I'm 77 or 78 or 73 or 81, wherever I am in the country, male or female. I want to retire at age 60, 65. I'm going to supposedly live 15 years longer than that, till at least I'm 80. I don't have 2 years of money here. How the hell is that going to happen? I am going to be looking at living off of Social Security, the Government of Canada pension plan, the British National Pension plan, whatever you call it. I don't know what you call it over there in Europe. How rich are you really? Are you really going to be able to take a 1 month holiday every winter and a 1 month, 6 week holiday every summer to wherever you want it to go? Join your children and go to Disneyland with them for like 4 days? Have you priced out, any of you in America, have any of you priced out what it would cost you to go to Florida for 1 week to Orlando and buy a 3-day pass to Disney World and a 2-day pass to Universal Studios, your hotel, your meals, your rental car, your airfare. Have any of you priced this out in the last year or two? You want to shock, you want to get, you better be sitting down when you do this. You have no idea how poor you are, how expensive it has become to be a middle-class American going to Disneyland, Disney World, Universal Studios, SeaWorld, wherever it is you want to go and whatever you want to see. You want to go to the Grand Canyon, stay in Phoenix for 2 weeks and then drive up to Grand Canyon for the day, or rent an RV, or take your RV across the United States for a 1 month, 2 month, 3 month thing. Have you done the math how much money you need to do this? Plus, how much money you need to keep your home running while you're not even in it, on top of the cost of the vacation. You can't do it. There are people who have no idea how poor they are. They cannot go to institutional destinations that they thought they could have gone to in the past. Maybe LA is out of the question for now because of the mess in Los Angeles. So let's look at Orlando, Florida. Let's go to Orlando when there isn't a hurricane coming through that state. How about a cruise? Have you taken a look at a cruise lately? A 1-week cruise, a 2-week cruise, a 10-day cruise? How about a Panama Canal cruise? How many people have fantasized about a Panama Canal cruise from LA to New York, or Miami, and Miami back to LA? Either way. Do you have any idea what these cost now per person, plus the daily tipping, plus a $15 Ryan Coke, plus going into a steakhouse for 60, 80 bucks each on top of your cruise? Have you done the math of a tour? People out there are just going, cruises are what, 900 bucks, $1,000 you can take a cruise. I remember cruises were $600, no problem, $100 a day. Why don't you price it out? Take a look at that. You'll be shocked. And you're going to go, oh my God, the only cruise I can afford with that's going to be so much a day or less is with a bunch of college kids during spring break. Do I want to do that with my wife and perhaps grandchildren? No. Yeah, welcome to the world that we're in right now. You better be making some serious dinero, and you better find a way to make some serious money. And I am begging you, be conservative in your investment strategies, because Washington is about to explode with insane stuff starting next Monday. I won't be here Monday. You won't be here with me on Monday. It's Martin Luther King Day. It's not Inauguration Day. It's Martin Luther King Day. That happens to also be Inauguration Day. And the clown show is going to begin that afternoon. And by Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday of next week, you think there is not going to be volatility in the stock market? You are clueless as to what the hell is going on. You haven't got a clue what's coming your way. We have got people coming into the White House, advisors and assistants, and people who will do what they're told to do by someone who's going to take over, who is filled with vengeance. It's time to get even time. You think that the individual going into the White House is a happy guy? This is an individual who is so upset and so pissed off, he wants to get even. And he has got a hit list. And it's going to affect the markets. Unfortunately, that's the spill-off effect of what's coming down the pipe. Get ready for a clown show that you have never seen before from, theoretically, the most powerful man in the world. Unbelievable. We're down 150 on the Dow right now. Nothing to worry about. We had a big day yesterday, 700-point gain. Maybe it was a little too much yesterday. Maybe just a bit too much. S&P is up 3, Nasdaq's up 52 points. So they're green-ish, but the Dow's down 160. Tomorrow's option expiry day, Friday. Monday we're closed. Tuesday we open. And all hell is going to break loose. I just feel it in my 45-year experience body of this business in my bones. I feel a crap show coming down the pipe through all of January, February, and March that is going to make you go, gosh, I remember last year it was kind of calm. It wasn't like this. Every day we're going to wake up starting on Monday, Tuesday. Every morning we're going to wake up and go, what was said in the last 12 hours? Who said what in the last 12 hours that will affect this market? You have no idea. Many of you have no idea. Some of you do. You were here 16 to 20. I wasn't even a YouTuber with this channel in 2016 when you know who showed up. But since 2021, we've been here. And a number of you have figured out you can make money in this market as an option writer. You can make some really serious money as an option writer. You're going to be able to make serious money this year and next year as well. Absolutely. Because you're going to read the tea leaves. You're going to react to the market. But what you're going to see the market do is going to blow you away. You're just going to, I can't believe this is happening. This is crazy. This is wild. We got a hint, a little hint 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, when they tried to pass a new spending limit in Congress. And they couldn't do it day after day. They couldn't get it done. And then the speaker was on the line, and they had to get the speaker renominated, and all the drama, all the drama out there. Oh, are we going to see some performance television and everything else? Welcome to the party, pal. There are 220 people here right now watching this show. And I welcome all of you to the channel and welcome you to the broadcast. And in plain English, I'm trying to tell you, all hell is going to break loose next week. Starting Tuesday, all hell is going to break loose. All you have to do, the good news, is you only have to react to the market. You don't have to pre-guess the market. That is the really good news for you guys. But at the end of the day, I cannot emphasize enough how easy it could be for you from a position of strength. And what is the strength position that you could have? All cash. You don't own a single stock of any company. You're all cash. And you're writing options using cash. That's all you're doing. And you're just saying to the market, well, tell me what you want to do. I'm going to do put credit spreads on GameStop. I'm going to do call credit spreads on NVIDIA. I'm going to write cash secured puts on this stock and this stock and this stock. I'm going to do a number of things from a cash position. I want to have as much cash in my account as humanly possible to bring in daily interest on that cash from an ETF like BIL or corporate bonds. I want to bring in daily cash from Fidelity's offerings or any of your in-house offerings that your online broker provides you. Some of you have mentioned to us, oh yeah, I can bring in 5% interest if I buy the ETF run by blah, blah, blah. Or if I segregate capital into this sub-account at my brokerage firm, they will pay me interest over here and I can do my option writing over there, blah, 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 blah. You figured it out. You're working on it. There are people here right now already who cannot believe how much cash is in their account. They have in the last 90 days listened to me, taken me seriously, and have said, this guy, he keeps coming on here and he makes sense. I liquidated my SOFI shares. I liquidated my GameStop shares. I've liquidated my AI shares. I've liquidated this. And I've written cash secured puts on SPYs, triple Qs, NVIDIA. I've written cash secured puts on AI, on Rocket Lab, on GameStop, on SoFi, on all kinds of stocks. I've got 1/4 of all my capital into this cash secured put, 1/4 into this, 1/4 into that, and all the dry powder over here, I use that for credit spread writing. And I follow this guy way the hell away from the market, as conservative as you can get. And I cannot believe how much capital I am managing right now. It's my capital plus the gambler's capital I really am a banker. I'm an investment banker in my own house, in my own cubicle, in my own world. I am managing more money now than I've ever managed before, and I'm getting this interest coming in every month, or every day. I notice my ETF is rising in value, penny here, 2 pennies here. Every day, it's just growing because of the interest that keeps coming in. Man, have you ever changed my account? There is no resemblance to my investment account today versus 4 years ago before I found Uncle Bruce. A year ago, before I ever heard of this guy or knew anything about options, or a year ago when I had watched Uncle Bruce and he talked about the options, but I went, that's not for me. But I've come back to him and I started to take him seriously because he's still here. He's still on the air. After 4 years, from 2021 to now, so many YouTubers have disappeared. They're just not on the air anymore. They're gone. They've completely changed their channel. They don't do what they used to do anymore. They talk totally different stuff. And they're like way down in their subscribers or way down in their daily views. I've noticed their history of their channel. Their views are a fraction of what they once were. But this guy, he just keeps going, He keeps coming in every day and he keeps doing his thing. And he has 18 lessons now. Uncle Bruce has 18 lessons on how to be an option writer. He's got to be doing something right. Why does he keep doing this? Something's got to be working. And his Gold Bagel members are the loyal ones who just will not leave him. And they keep paying $25 a month to YouTube going, it's all right. This is the cheapest admission price I've ever gotten to make money in this market. Thank you all for being here and hanging out with us and just ignoring the naysayers and just walking past other channels to come in here and hang out with the balding, homeless Canadian and just say, Uncle Bruce, just tell me what you think's going on and help me explain in plain English. Answer some questions for us when you're online and guide us to being better option writers. Because man, oh man, I cannot believe how much money I'm hauling in from these gamblers. I love being the casino. I love this game, Bruce. I really love it when the marble stops spinning on the roulette wheel. My 2 guys or 2 gals that are running that roulette table, you know what they do? They take their arms and they grab all the chips and they push them all towards themselves and roll them over here and they just stack the chips up so people can buy them again. I love this game, Uncle Bruce. I'm taking all the chips off the table every time I write these contracts, and all this cash is in my account, and I decide how much I give back and when. I love this game. And if I don't like the way that my machine is working, my slot machine is working, I unplug it and plug in a new machine and let them play another slot machine. I change the rules on how they take my money from me. It's unbelievable. They never get their money back. They only get some of their money back. I keep the rest. I cannot believe how easy this is. I thought for sure when I heard you had 18 classes that this was going to be complicated. Oh, this is going to take. I just don't have the time or the energy. I am so tired from working and the kids and my wife, my husband, my partner, my family, my mother, my father, my grandparent. I'm so damn tired of all the BS that's in my life. And now I'm supposed to find the time to watch 18 classes that are 1.5 to 2 hours each to understand a whole new level of investing that I've never heard of before. This is impossible. This is what stops a lot of people from going through here and sticking around. This is what does it. They cannot fathom why they do it. And then there's the other side of it, of course. There are those exact same people who said the exact same thing that I just told you. And they take class number 1 and class number 2. They grab the first 2 lessons. They open up a practice account, which is what I keep telling you to do if you're brand new here. They open up a practice account with an online broker that they already have or they're going to get. And they try to write options inside a practice account just to see how it would go. And they listen to me when I say, don't open a $1 million practice account. You don't have $1 million. How much have you got? What have you got? You got a $30,000 account, you got an $80,000 account, you got a $300,000 account. How much of that account could you use to be an option writer? A third of it, half of it, a quarter of it, all of it? Use a practice account equal to what you've got so that you can actually see what you would really make or lose being an option writer with what you already have. Don't play the, oh, I want to be Paris Hilton. I want to be Elon Musk. I want to take 5 million and turn it into 10 million. You don't have 5 million. You ain't got 500,000. Get real. That's what we're trying to do here. Those of you who've go to that level, again, it's not hard to do. And it's not a race. This is not like you better hurry up and do this by next week or you're going to lose the opportunity. This is for the rest of your existence. People have decided, I'm going to open up a Rex account. I'm taking his first 2 lessons. I'm going to try to write some options on even what I've got. I'm going to write options on stock I've been sitting on for 15 years, 5 years, 3 months. I have cash in my account, and I'm going to buy a stock with this cash because I like this company, and I'm going to write options on this stock to try to bring in additional income. Let's see how this works out for the next month or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, and see if there's anything to this. Or I'm going to continue to take his classes because I am serious about giving up this day job that I've got, this career that is a dead ender. I know I'm in a career that is being eliminated from existence by AI software. My days are numbered. I know I've only got 5 years left to work, and then I'll be let go. I'm going to leave before they kick me out. I'm going to class 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to take the lessons, one after the other. I'll do practice training account. I'm here with this guy live. I watch him on the rerun. I'm going to become a Gold Bagel member of his channel. I'm going to join him on Wednesday nights, Primetime Live. I'm going to join him every morning at 8 o'clock Eastern for the first 30 minutes. And I'm going to take this seriously and really make a move in my life that I've never done before. Fantastic. Welcome to the party, pals. Congratulations to the 222 of you who are here going, is this guy for real? Is this true? Can you really make money writing options or not? Of the 222 that are here, I'm going to say 200 are going, yes, yes, you can make money writing options. He's not kidding. He's real. 20, 25 of you are going, who is this guy? A friend of mine told me about this guy. Why do I hang out with this jamoke? His teeth are crooked. He got glasses. They glare all the time. He's got this piece of crap thing behind him, Rancho Mirage. His fingers disappear when he holds up his hand. Do I really want to hang out with this moron? I'll just listen to him. You can just do that. Welcome to the party, pal. We're here to make money in the market, and we seem to make friends. But we're not here designed to make friends, but we do have friends here. And if you hang around here long enough, you're going to find some of these folks over here that make commentary. You're going to really like them. You're going to begin to like these people. You're going to go, that person is very much like me. And some of you out there who are loners, you're not what's the word I'm looking for? You're not social animals. You don't go to parties. You're loners. You find me and you go, this guy's a loner. He's all by himself on the air and he just talks and talks and talks. I can relate to this guy. And I like the idea of this end of the market. I like this angle of the stock market. I really like this. I'm pumped about this. Breaking news from Ed. Breaking news. SOFI announces a $525 million securitization agreement with PGIM. I don't even know who they are. I don't know everything. I try to know everything, but I don't know everything. Stock is $15.80, up 29 cents, so it's reacting, fairly nicely to this, I guess. I mean, it's not like we're up $2 a share or anything like that. But something's going on. It's a personal loan securitization agreement is what is apparently being announced. I'm going to go to press releases. And the press release from SOFI says, SOFI and PGIM Fixed Income announce a $525 million securitization agreement signaling continued demand for personal loans. That is the headline of the story. Let me read it to you. Partner's largest transaction to date is second in a series of continued investments by PGIM. This is coming out of San Francisco. SOFI, a member-centric one-stop shop for digital financial services that helps members borrow, save, spend, invest, and protect their money today, announced a $525 million personal loan securitization agreement closed in the fourth quarter of 2024 with funds and accounts managed by PGIM Fixed Income, one of the largest global fixed income managers, with $859 billion in assets under management, including $120 billion in public and private securitized credit. The transaction follows a $350 million investment from PGIM in May 24. It builds on the $3.9 billion in personal loan collateral SOFI sold or securitized to date through the end of the third quarter 2024, illustrating the value of the company's leading personal loan business. Edwin Wilches, managing director and co-head of securitized product at PGIM Fixed Income, said SOFI's personal loans represent an attractive investment opportunity for PGIM, and we're thrilled to deepen our relationship with the company. We continue to expand our platform as an asset-based finance leader and source investments that provide compelling risk-adjusted returns for our clients with partners who put their customers first. The investor demand we see for SOFI's personal loans underscores the quality and strength of our lending business, which continues to contribute meaningfully to our durable growth, said Anthony Noto, CEO of SOFI. We are grateful for PGIM's long-standing partnership as we help more of our members get their money right. The news comes on the heels of strong demand for SOFI's loans in the capital markets, with a range of transactions representing partners' unique investment goals. For example, in the fourth quarter of 24, the company announced a $2 billion agreement with Fortress Investment Group to expand its loan platform business, where the company refers pre-qualified borrowers to loan origination partners and originates loans on behalf of third parties, a key example of SOFI's diversified funding program. There you go. That is the announcement. I would call that a good announcement. I would not call this a nasty, ugly announcement that convinces analysts to put a sell rating on this stock. This is not the kind of an announcement that says, oh, these guys don't know what they're doing. They're idiots. Dump these guys. It's a $4 stock. Sell, sell, sell. I consider this to be a pretty good, if I'm going to quote Larry David. This is pretty good. 1582 is where the stock is right now in the pre-market. We opened for trading in 18 minutes. I said to you guys, if you were here 2 weeks ago, last week, you remember what I said to you between Christmas and New Year's? I said, watch out and keep your eyes open for key announcements that are going to come out in the first week or two of January. The company is getting through the fourth quarter, the end of December. They can't say anything until January under contractual obligations or SEC rules or whatever. Watch out for companies like SoFi, GameStop, AI, NVIDIA, all of them, any public company. Watch out for the possibility of corporate announcements and declarations. So here's a deal that was done months ago. This was done last quarter. Only now is it coming out with the stock at 1582. In the meantime, what's happened in the last 2 weeks? Bank of America put a sell rating on the stock. Other companies are putting underperform ratings on the stock. Others are just saying hold. Others are giving an upgrade in the stock target price from $8 to $12. Again and again and again, the entire analytics community completely underestimates and underranks SoFi and the power of this company and the growth curve of this outfit. This is massive. It's only a $525 million announcement. It's not like a $5 billion announcement. This is another one in a series of continuing announcements that just solidifies the fact that Noto and his team know what they're doing. And they are the leaders and going to be the American Express of fintech banking. This is the fact. It's being shown to you. Noto, 2 days ago, was nominated to the board of Warner Brothers. Why would Warner Brothers add Anthony Noto to their board of directors? A nickel and dime fintech stock? It's not even a member of the S&P 500, and he's now a board member of Warner Brothers? Hello, welcome to the party, pal. It's the dope slap you need. Wake up. SoFi is about to freaking explode in the consciousness of all investors. A whole bunch of people who don't understand what SoFi is all about are going to figure out, oh my God, this is a powerhouse financial institution that some analysts are saying will be a top 10 bank in America going forward. A top 10 bank out of the 4,700. This isn't a 1580 stock, okay? That's not going to happen. Now, I'm still saying you can sell this stock right now. You can sell it right now. Turn around and write cash secured puts instead and earn gazillions of dollars as the shares go up in value, because those puts will fall off to nothing. You will roll them into 25s, you'll roll them into 30s, and you will continually add dollars and dollars and dollars per contract, hundreds of dollars a contract, more into your account holdings. And it's going to get to the point within a year or two from now, some of you are going to be in a position where you're going to tell me, you're going to say, hey, Uncle Bruce, you asked me once on one of your poll questions, and then in your discussions, you were asking how much of the money that I'm sitting on right now in my account is my money, and how much of the cash that's in my account is here because of the gamblers' money I've taken off the table. They've put the money in the slot machine and they're gambling. How much of this dough is mine and theirs? Because I'm earning interest on all of it. And it used to be 65% mine, 30 to 35% theirs. A year or two from now, there will be people on this channel who are going to say to me, 15% is mine, 20% is mine, 80% of the money in my account that is now actually mine was the gambler's money that I have now taken for myself. My account is now right here. It's this big. It is bigger than Bruce's hands can go before they disappear on this screen. I am hauling in interest, 8% interest on corporate bond yields on cash, of which only 20% is mine. In effect, I am getting 40% interest on my money. I'm earning 40% interest on my money because my money is only 20% of the account. Five times 8%. That's what I'm earning. It's 8% on the full pot, but boy, only 20% of it was my initial stake. In 2 years, in a year and a half, in a year and 3/4, 3 years, whatever it is, welcome to this party. Welcome to this party. Have you noticed how much money the bankers are making this week? Have you noticed today and yesterday the banks are earning billions and billions of dollars, and they're announcing how many hundreds of billions or trillions of dollars they are managing for their clientele? They are the casinos. That is their business. They manage other people's money on top of their money. I'm doing that with you. I'm turning you into institutional traders where you're managing other people's money, the gamblers on the option market. You're not going to attract a millionaire to come to you and say, hey, Jerry, I see you're writing options. Let me give you $5 million of my money and you can manage it for me. And you can keep 20% of the profits that you make, and I'll take 80% of the profits. Let's work a deal. None of you are going to be hedge fund managers. You're going to be private hedge fund managers of your own hedge fund. You're 100% of the money you're managing is money that you've attracted from your victims the saps on the casino floor. You've taken all that dough and you're managing it. Well done. You don't have to make deals with any millionaires or billionaires to manage their money. You're busy enough with yours. And the good news is you're not on the 85th floor of an office tower somewhere. You're not paying $1 million a month in rent in New York City. You're not paying $5 million a month payroll to your personnel working in your hedge fund. It's you. It's just you in your house, in your condo, in your apartment, in your RV, wherever you are, with your backpack in Bali, wherever you are managing your wealth. Welcome to the party that is your party, kids. There are 257 people here now. 257 people are here now. We're 11 minutes away from opening. SoFi is $15.83 a share because of the latest little announcement that just got made. How about them apples? You got to love that. Will we hit a new all-time high for SoFi before the earnings get released a week Monday? The 27th of January, pre-opening, Monday morning, we're going to get the results for SoFi's fourth quarter and also year end. The shares are $15.83. The high of the year, $17.19. Will we be higher than that? That's only $1.40 from here, isn't it? $1.45? That's all it is. We could well be beyond $17 a share. Giddy up. Rocket Lab is up 16 cents. SoFi is up 32. GameStop is up 25. Other stocks to watch for: the Magnificent Seven, for example. Apple's up 65 cents. Tesla's down $4.15. Microsoft is up $1.29. Make it $1.38. Google down $2. Amazon up $1.15. Nvidia's up $2.25. Facebook down $8.17. It's a mixed bag so far this morning on the Magnificent Seven. Goldman is up 82 cents after gaining $34 yesterday. Goldman gained $34.39 yesterday to 605.91. 608 or so is the all-time high. Wow. Cisco's up 16 cents. Arc Innovation's up 5. Pfizer down 13. HPQ up 13. Unity down 8. AI, C3.ai Inc. is up 15 cents after gaining 83 yesterday. We're at 31.88. Adobe is up 97 cents. Netflix is up 11.90 after gaining 19.86 yesterday. IBM is down 103. Vanik Semiconductors up 5.78. Home Depot up 4 cents, but it's at $406. Enphase down 118. Palantir up 76. It gained 220 yesterday. Uber was up $2 yesterday. It's up 75 cents right now, 67.77. And MicroStrategy was up $18.45 yesterday to $360. It's right now $359.45, down $1.18. Welcome to the party, pal, where we try to help you, guide you in ways to make money from this stock market. Wayne Commander says, I've been a member of this man's channel for 41 months. That's thank you very much. That's 3.5 years. Gold Bagel member of this man's channel. 41 months as a Gold Bagel member. That's longer than a Canadian winter and twice as rewarding. I've been stacking market knowledge and maple syrup level sweet stock tips all this time. Right. Kind words. I appreciate it very much. Thank you, all of you. Let's go SoFi. Giddy up. What is happening here? What is happening? Welcome all to the program. Pappy J says that PGIM Fixed Income is a prudential financial company, finance company. It's huge, huge, huge. Good morning, everybody, says Mandu number 5. I'm number 144 on the thumbs up meter for Uncle Bruce. I don't wait for him to beg for thumbs ups. I give him one automatically. Please help me out. I'm begging you. Mark Downs, thank you. Number 145. I appreciate you. What else is going on here? Let's go. Therm is wondering, is SoFi just going to explode? What do I do? John T. Uncle Bruce, you mentioned you have something in mind you were going to do for Gold Bagel members. When shall we see this? Stand by. I have more thoughts on my Gold Bagel members. Uncle Bruce, did you see the new analysis from the firm William Blair? I did. They see a target on SOFI of $26 a share by 2026 and a possible upside to 35 in the next 12 months. Welcome to the party, pal. Sharon is here, number 156 from Central New Jersey. Welcome, Sharon. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you all for being here. I love you. Nice to have you here. Happy Thursday. It's time to fill our pockets. Giddy up, kids. Let's get with the program. We're 6 minutes away from the opening. Thank you all for just being here every day. Those of you who are diehard followers of this channel, if you're a subscriber to this channel, I so appreciate it. Thank you. If you're a member of this channel, I mega appreciate this. Thank you all for helping out, keeping us on the air. Advertising doesn't do it. PayPal does not pay me enough from advertising to stay here and keep doing what I do. But the memberships work out, and that's why YouTube keeps me on the air from their end. I mean, it's a two-way street, you know. There's the creator, that's me, and then there's the provider, the platform, which is YouTube. And why does YouTube keep my channel running? Why don't they just delist me and kick me off as a no-good, non-income generating creator? It's because I have memberships. This channel, believe it or not, just to kind of put it in perspective, this channel generates the kind of income for YouTube that a 25,000 viewer at a time channel generates. 10 times, 100 times the views because of memberships. When you're paying me, or you're paying YouTube $25 a month to be a Gold Bagel member, YouTube is getting $7.50 a month from your money. The rest is mine, $17.50. This keeps the channel going because YouTube looks at this and goes, "Oh, $7.50 for every Gold Bagel member. Okay, this guy's serious. He's got some serious followers here. This isn't like a guy offering a $1.99 membership thing. This guy is offering memberships for $10 to $25 per membership." You know what? This channel pays for itself because we have got YouTube channels that we run, and YouTube says to themselves, we've got YouTube channels that we let run out here that only generate $500 a month in income to us. They don't even pay their way. This guy really covers the bills. That's the difference. That's why I ask you so blatantly, straight out, give me a thumbs up every day. Just give me a thumbs up and tell YouTube how much you appreciate this channel. Just reinforce it to these guys, because the YouTube analytics is completely different than the money. The money coming in from advertising and memberships is one area. The thumbs up interaction is another, and that is a whole set of computers that say to the other computers, hey, this guy's channel is a top 1,000, he's a top 5,000, he's a top 50,000 channel, he's a top 1 million channel out of the 500 million channels there are. I don't even know how many there are. I don't know where I'm at ranking wise. But the key is at higher thumbs ups versus the views. If there's 245 people watching this guy and he's approaching 200 thumbs ups, this is beyond normal of any other channel out there. No other channel does this. Okay, there are channels who have 10,000 views and they get 800 thumbs ups. All right, and that's it. This guy gets 200 thumbs ups or more, and he's only got 1,000 views for the whole day on this show because people come and go and watch it on the rerun and everything. Sometimes he's got 2,000 views. Sometimes he's got 3,000 views. Then he gets 300 thumbs ups, 400 thumbs ups. The ratio is way high. Like he's in the top 10 percentile of this entire organization from YouTube. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. A thumbs up from you is incredibly important for this channel's success. It'll be promoted to millions of potential viewers the higher the thumbs up number goes. That's why every YouTuber is begging you for thumbs ups. Every YouTuber does it in their own unique way. They need you to tell YouTube, you like this channel. I like this channel. I don't want it to go away. Thank you all so much. I can't begin to tell you how much I appreciate it. Let's get going here. We have 170 people who have now answered my question of the day as we're approaching the opening of this market. 170 of you have answered it. We have 186 thumbs up. So I only need 14 more for my 200. I'm always asking for 200 thumbs up. Please help me with 200. Once I'm over 200, it's gravy train time. I love it. The question of the day, simply put, is because I have written cash secured puts, I have added a certain amount of money in cash to my account balance. Uncle Bruce has taught me and convinced me to write cash secured puts. 41% of you say, so far, Uncle Bruce, I've added $1,000 to $5,000 to my account. 23% of you say, 5 to 10 grand has been added to my account. 13% of you say, I've added 10 to 25 grand. I'm in that window. And 23%, tied for second place, I've generated over $25,000 into my account. This is huge. Almost a quarter of 170 of you, that's 40 plus people, have generated over $25,000. 40 times 25,000 is $1 million. $1 million, right? Just think about this. 40 people who have added 25 grand to their account, that means they've added $1 million into their accounts because they've learned how to write put contracts. And I know for a fact it isn't $25,000. If you're 25,000 or over, this could well mean an average of $50,000, $40,000. If it's $40,000 a person on average at that level, times approximately 40 people, that's $1.6 million in cash. If it's $50,000 per person average, that is $2 million in capital added into the accounts of people who watch this channel as option writers. That's just that category. Obviously, 10 to 25,000, 5 to 10,000, and 1 to 5,000. We're talking 174 people in total. I don't know what the average of all of you is. I have no idea. Is it 10,000? Is it 15,000 average? If it's 15,000 times 175 or something like that, what is that? 2.7 million, $2.6 million in capital have come into your accounts who watch me. And you're earning interest on that money plus the capital you had in the first place. Are you sitting on $5 million? Are you sitting on $8 million? Are you sitting on $10 million? Are you sitting on $20 million? I don't know. But if you're sitting on 25 million and you're bringing in 8% interest on average, you're bringing in 2 million a year in interest because of this channel. It is growing exponentially. The power of this channel is exploding. There are people here with 500,000, then they've added 150 grand of gamblers' money into their accounts. They're hauling interest on 650 grand. It's 50,000 a year at 8%, 1,000 a week. You can become that kind of a person. I'm trying to get you to the point where you're making more money in interest than you need to live on. That's what I really would like to have happen here. I would like to see you generating 10, 20, 30,000 a month in premium on average overall. And as your stocks go higher, you will roll your put contracts to higher levels. Thank you very much. If you get exercised, you get exercised. You get the stock. You're going, okay, I got exercise. I got the stock. It's fine. I'm going to now sell the stock and write another batch of puts, or I'm going to write a bunch of calls on this stuff. It's okay. You're always writing contracts and getting richer. 265 of you are here. W. Walter says, I've been a member for 43 months. Good morning, everybody. I am number 199 on this man's thumbs up meter right now. Thank you, W. Walters, and thank you, Larry Titus, for nailing the bells again. We are open now and we are trading. We've begun yet another day of fun, and I welcome you all to the program. I'm so glad you could take the time to join us and learn how to make money in this stock market. You're sick and tired of losing, and you're sick and tired of undervalued performance. You're sick and tired of having chump change coming in as your returns from these professional money managers that you supposedly have hired through, I don't know, your employer, through your Fidelity guys, your Schwab people, I don't know, what ETFs have you got? I don't know. Are you happy with your returns? Are you getting more than inflation? Are you getting inflation plus inflation? Because if you aren't, you're in trouble. If you're not getting 16% returns, you're losing money. I'm sorry. The market went up 25% last year and the year before that during the final 2 years of President Biden's presidency. And you didn't even make that? What's wrong with you? What's the matter with you guys? Why are you tolerating underperformance? You can make more than that yourself. Join this channel. I mean, you can make 2% a month on your money. You will make 24% for the year, and you'll compound it. It'll be more like 30, 33%. This doesn't take a lot, you know. This 25% gain from the market, don't be impressed by that. Don't be going, oh, these money managers are really good. They made 25% for me. It's crap. All they had to do was buy into the S&P 500 index. They didn't have to do anything for you. They could even underperform for you. They could make 18% from the market and get 8% interest on the money by buying bond funds, that corporate bond funds, and they made 25%. And they're telling you, oh yeah, we made you 25% last year. We're just the greatest money managers of all time. That's bullshit. They are average at best. They don't deserve to hold your money. They don't deserve it. They should have made you 40%. They should have outperformed the market. There are viewers on this channel who are generating 60% a year, 80% a year, 120% a year returns in their sleep. How do you do that? You get off your fat ass. You join this channel. You become a Gold Bagel member. You take my classes. You hit me up for one-on-ones when you're ready for those. And you hang around the winning table right here with these kids right here. All these winners. You hang out with these kids, and you too will generate some serious returns and reasonable returns on your hard-earned money that you slaved for. I cannot believe how many people allow their hard-earned assets to earn nothing after they get it. I can't believe they're brainwashed by I don't know who to accept underperformance. This is not acceptable. You guys hold your politicians to levels of performance that are unreasonable because your politicians are useless. They are the worst when it comes to their personal lives, their ethics, their morals, their beliefs, whatever. Some are great people and they're really great public servants, but you don't believe in these people. You'll dump them and replace them every 2 years, every 4 years, every 6 years. You'll dump them and replace them. But you will allow garbage money managers to manage your wealth. You will tolerate BS returns from underqualified, fancy looking and slick talking money managers as if they're like the greatest thing since sliced bread. It blows my mind how many of you fall for this gig. It is unbelievable. And I'm telling you guys, the game is rigged against you. There's a new kid taking over the White House on Monday with his team. These guys are going to make sure that the SEC is in line with what they want for their people. They're going to make sure that the banking committees are in line so that the big banks can continue to make big money. They're going to make sure that the biggest donors, the biggest donors to the political campaign of the people who are now running the show in Washington are in line. And those folks with the dough that can afford to bribe these guys through super PACs are not you. And they're not there for you at all. They're there for themselves. And they are the top 5 and 10% of the demographic of the electorate. And you're not one of them. I'm trying to get you into the top 25. I'm trying to get you out of the middle class. I'm trying to get you out of poverty. I'm trying to get you into a comfortable lifestyle. I'm trying to help you figure out a way that you can retire comfortably somehow, to not get caught in this absolute wave of BS that is coming our way starting Monday afternoon. Welcome to the party, pals. Bitter reality, maybe, but it's reality. Thank you, Brian, for number 200. Luca, neat. Spire is up, says Brian. Thank you, D.H. Ruda. Lorraine is here. I'm number 202. James is here. D.H. Ruda, I've been a member for 3 years. Neat. Neat, neat. Don't forget the knee emojis. For the Knights of Neat, touch grass, thumbs up. Sharon, I'm number 210. Lurking of Anglerfisher, ALA is here. Neat, neat. Alex, I've been a member for 42 months. Why are these people members for so long? Because they're losing money year after year after year? I don't think so. That's not how they do that. That's not how that works around here. People become members of this channel because they make money. And they stay members of this channel because they make money. And they are serious about making money. And they want what the Gold Bagel membership can give them and anything else I can give them. They're just looking for guidance, thoughts, you name it. We're at $15.91 on your SOFI. $15.91 on your SOFI. Welcome to the party, pal. Go SOFI, says Brian. Let's go to 16, please. Jeff is here. Neat, neat. Stuart, don't forget the Knights of Neat. Neat, neat, neat. The power behind this market. The Knights of Neat. Doesn't anybody know that? I don't think there's a single analyst that you'll ever see doing any kind of an analytical result on any stock ever that will refer to the fact that the reason the shares that they represent and that they talk about going higher, go higher because of the Knights of Neat. None of them. Is there consistency? Have you ever noticed that? Yes. $16 on your SOFI right now. SOFI, $16 a share have just been hit. Welcome back to the party, pal. We're going higher, okay? We're going a lot higher. You think Anthony Noto is satisfied that the stock is $16 a share? You think Anthony Noto is sitting back having a cigar in his office going, that's it. I've done my job. I got hired away from the NFL. I got hired away from JP Morgan or what's it, Goldman Sachs. I've been stolen here by SOFI. $16 a share. I'm a happy guy. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think Anthony Noto is looking at this picture and saying, this Uncle Bruce guy, he's got it going on. I should retire right now. This is what Anthony Noto is not saying. I should retire right now, and I should get one of those $700,000 condos out there, $500,000 condos, $600,000 condos, and I should just get a seasonal membership at one of those golf courses and hang out there for the winter time. And maybe I'll see Bruce at the Costco store when he goes Costco shopping. I'll just say hi to him. That's it for me. I'm worth $1 billion. I'm a happy guy. This stock's $16. What more do you want from me? Anthony Noto is not saying. Oh my goodness. Anthony Noto has got stock option bonuses up to $40 a share. Have you figured that out? Do you get it? Do you get it? Does it ring with you? Elon Musk made hundreds of billions of dollars by taking Tesla shares 15 years ago from 24 a share before any of the splits and is running up. And if you do the splits after splits after splits, can someone help me out? Would any one of you please go to Google and tell me if you bought one share of Tesla when they went public originally, how many shares would you have now because of the splits? Was it like 4 for 1 plus 5 for 1 plus 3 for 1? Like, what is the split ratio? Would you have 20 shares of Tesla now? Would you have 35 shares of Tesla now? I'd like to know that. If anyone can do that for me, enter that over here. Please help me out. Because that'll show you how much money this guy has made for everybody at Tesla who bought into this thing. And when he went public, there were people going, that'll never work. Electric cars haven't got a chance of success in this country. Americans will never buy enough Teslas to make it work. This company is doomed to fail. 15-1 total, says Boeing Tiger. If you bought one share of Tesla when they went public, you now have 15 shares of Tesla. What is Tesla trading at right now? $417 a share times $15 or 15 times. Sorry, 15 times $417. Do the math. That's over $6,000 a share. Okay. You think that when with Mr. Noto, he's sitting there with a SOFI at $15.96 a share. He's going, I made it. I'm a billionaire now. I've done all I need to do. I can stop now. No, there are tens of millions of shares being granted to this man to keep growing this company, along with this number 2 guy, number 3 guy, number 4 guy. All the top guys are well compensated with stock bonuses, humongous. You watch when SOFI hits 500 a share, you watch it split 5-1. Now Noto's got 5 shares for every 1 share he had, and so do you. And then when it goes back to 500 a share, he does another 5-to-1 split. Now you've got 25 shares for every share you had. Okay. How many of you are going to be around here with put contracts, cash secured puts, that you've rolled and rolled and rolled and rolled and rolled? How many of you are going to be millionaires in SOFI because of Mr. Noto? Because he's not going to stop at 1588, 1590, 1601. He's not stopping here. We're nowhere yet. This is going to be fun. Ask Alexa or ChatGPT, says JJ, if you want those answers. You guys ask it. Do some work for me. Come on, get off your butts. Christina, 1606, Bruce. I think we've hit 1606 for the high. 1610, as a matter of fact. We even touched 1610 already on SOFI. Volume 6.3 million in 14 minutes. There you go. Report comes out Jan 27th. There could be more announcements on SOFI. There could be more on SOFI. First announcements were fourth quarter developments. Second set of developments, second set of announcements from SOFI, first quarter of 2025 developments. There could be more. They may have already raised another $3 billion in additional capital. They might be working on a $5 billion cap call finance deal. I don't know. I'm not putting it past them, though, because this stock is going to $50 a share at the very least in the not too distant future. Just saying. This could be a Palantir. Palantir went from 15 to 80 in less than a year. This thing is 1586 right now. Watch out. Thank you for that answer, Boeing Tiger. I really appreciate it. Susan Shops, how much is just the right amount of contracts to hold in Jan 2026 cash secured puts? I got 50 grand, 25 contracts at 720 premium for 18,000 bucks in premium. I want enough to peel off an average of 5 grand a month, knowing some months SOFI might be flat. Well, the first thing you're going to notice is that there's shrinkage every month that goes by. Time runs out on all contracts. And I noticed this morning that our friends at the on the options market, I noticed that the January 2026 $20 puts we're what, 6 something? Where are we right now? 620 to 665. Where were they last week? Where were they Monday? 785, 770, $8. They've already come down that much already. If the shares want to go to 1650 today, the 20s are worth 350 book value plus time value, which might be what, $2? They could be 550 this afternoon. They could be 575, which is a drop already of $2 a contract. This week, I wasn't expecting this week to be this dramatic, but it's happening already. It's all right. I'm okay with it. Alberto, I'm here. We can begin now. Uncle Bruce, I'm in the house. Hostergaard. And here I was wringing my hands as SOFI was pushing down past 14, and I look at it go, shooting straight up again. Jeez, how about that, Susan Shops? I'm number 221 on your thumbs up meter, Uncle Bruce. 221 thumbs ups. I am telling YouTube how much I love this channel, and I'm letting YouTube know by giving you a thumbs up. I thank you all so very, very much for this. Look, kids, the 20s are going to keep dropping. The 17s are dropping. The 15s are dropping. The 15s are out of the money. The 17s are only worth $1.18 each. At $16, they're worth $1 book value. The 17s, they're going to zero. The 20s at $16 a share, they're worth $4 book value. At $18 a share, they're worth $2 book value. The 20s are going to be annihilated. You're going to be buying back your 20s for a cheap price to write 25s for $7, $8 each. You're going to bring in $4, $5 more in cash, $400, $500 a contract more into your account. If you have written 25 contracts here, okay, and you roll 25 contracts and add $400 a contract more in cash, you're adding $10,000 cash to your account, which means you're earning more interest on your cash balance because you have $10,000 more dollars adding to your cash interest every month. That's $800 a year more at 8%. Hello, welcome to the party, pals. Welcome to this channel where we try to make money. Okay, it's nice to have friends. It's great to have associates, but it's nice to make money at the same time. It makes life a little more comfortable. JJ, number 228, thank you. Thank you very much for the thumbs ups. Thank you, all of you who have alerted all of us how long you have been members of this channel. Alex, 42 months. DH Ruda, 36 months. W. Walters, a 43-month follower and member of this channel. Wayne Commander, 41 months. Why are these people here this long? What is it that I am doing that gets them to do this and also these thumbs ups? Hang around here, you'll figure it out yourself. It's a phenomenon called winning. It's called winning, okay? It doesn't matter who the president is. It doesn't matter who the Congress is. It doesn't matter who the Senate is. Do you know that since this channel started in 2020, we had Donald Trump as president. Then 2021, we had Biden as president. We had Nancy Pelosi running the House. We had, I don't know who the Republican was during Trump's last year. I don't know who that guy was. What was his name? He got kicked out. I forget his name. And then we had the House change back to the Democrats. Was it McCarthy? Yeah, McCarthy was the House Speaker. He got kicked out. There's all these new guys. All these changes. The Senate changed hands from Republican to Democrat. Now back to Republican. The White House has gone back. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who's in over there in Washington. Folks on this channel are making money despite all of that crap. That's what I'm trying to tell you. People here make money, okay? We don't care who does what, where they do it. We just go with the market. We just say, you tell us what you want to do. We'll go with you. It's all right. $15.95 on SoFi. Okay, great. $13.60 a couple of days ago. Okay, fine. We don't like it at $13.60. We'd rather you're $15.98 right now. Okay, we'd rather you go to 18 right now. We'd like to go to 22. We know. But we're here making money regardless of what it's doing. It doesn't matter what GameStop does. We make money here. It doesn't matter what Rocket Lab does. You guys make money on Rocket Lab stock. If it's AI, if it's NVIDIA, you make money. That's what option writers do. They make money in the market, letting the market tell them what's going on. We're back to 16 on your SoFi. Giddy up, everybody. Richard Carlin, 45 months. Holy crap. Susan, I'm trying to place enough money in these long leap cash secured puts in SoFi to set and forget it. I'm looking to use other funds to stay in. Thank you. Alberto, Conservative Lane. I love this. Juan, I wonder why we hung around here. Christina, hey, Uncle Bruce, do you think we should roll up to $20 cash secured puts on SoFi? I'm still holding the 15s. I sold them for $3.91 and they're now going for $3.30. Well, if the stock reaches 16.5, 16.75 next day or two, those might be down to 275, 250. Maybe you might make a move to the 20s. On the other hand, if the shares want to go to 17.19 and break that new high, you might be going from 15s to 22s. You might not even stop at 20s. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Zed, I can write 6 GameStop contracts right now. I can write 6. Would you wait now or wait for another pop before writing? I can't do cash secured puts in this account. What do you think? Always be writing. Always take dollars. Put the heat on the gamblers. GameStop is up a nickel. It's not reacting like the rest of the market. Or it's like some stocks we like. Okay, we're up 56 on AI. We're up $1.30 on NVIDIA, and Rocket Lab's up 13, and SoFi's up 50. So GameStop, right calls on GameStop. Take the money. Christina, 20s, Jan 26 going for 640 on SoFi, down from 780 in 2 days. Pickcomb, Uncle Bruce, what time frame do you think cash secured put options should be looked at now? I'm like I said, Jan 26 is a great place to start. Jan 2026. It's not too short. It's not too long. I mean, you can go to Jan 27, but I wouldn't bother with that. Jan 26 for now. Great. If you can get 640 cash on a $16 stock, you sell the stock at 16. You got 1,000 shares, you bring in 16 grand right now on your SoFi. You have enough money with $16,000 to write 8 $20 cash secured puts at 640 a put. Here's what Christine is telling me they're going for. 8 times $640. What's that? 4,800 plus 320, $5,100 in cash. You bring in $5,100 on top of the 16 grand you got, right? That $5,100, you can write 2 more of those $2,000 per contracts. So you'll bring in another $1,280. And you had a little left over, didn't you? You had about, what did you have? You had 50, what did I say? $5,200, $5,100. You had 1,100. Now you just brought in another 1,300. You got enough for another one. You can now write a total of 11 cash secured puts. So sell 1,000 shares and write 11 cash secured puts. Enough money in your account to spend 22 grand to buy the stock back at $6.40. Take $6.40 off the $20 price. What are you paying for this stuff? $13.60. It's trading at $16. You comfortable with that? A lot of people are. You're now earning interest on $22,000+. You got 16 grand in stock now, giving you nothing, no interest, no dividends. You're just a capital gain person. You turn that into $22,000 in cash. You're getting daily interest on $22,000 now, where you were getting nothing. If you're putting it into corporate ETFs at 8% ballpark, on 22 grand, 16 plus 160. What is that? 1760 a year in interest, almost 150 a month in interest from now on. Right now, it's $5 a day, 7 days a week, $5 a day in interest right now on your account. To do what? Do this. Stock goes to $20 a share in the next month. Those puts you wrote for $6.40, they're not going to be $6.40 if the stock goes to $20. They're going to be $2.50. You're going to buy them back at $2.50 and rewrite immediately $25 contracts that are $5 out of the, in the money, $5 in the money plus premium. You're going to get $7.50 for those. You're going to add $5 a contract times 10, 11 contracts, another $5,500. You're now sitting on $27,000, getting 8% interest instead of $22,000. Do the math. Welcome to the party. Christina's doing it. Others are doing it. Why can't you? Anyway, I like this. Just made like a thumbs up here. Pitcomb bought back 20 $17 puts. I sold for $365 for $2,500. Charlie, Uncle Bruce, is credit spreads on Goldman Sachs for 6/30/40 expiring February too close to the fire? What do you think about this Goldman Sachs credit spread, call credit spread trade? Well, let's take a look at GS. GS right now is 613. Yes, you're too close. Yeah, you're too close to the fire. 650.60. I'd be at least that far. I'd really prefer to be 10% out of the money minimum on this thing. $60, even 670s. You might have to go 3 or 4 weeks to write 670, 680, 675, 680, something like that. Just saying. JJ, remember, kids, the stock market is closed Monday, January the 20th for observance of the Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. It happens to also be Inauguration Day at the same time. There you go. Welcome all to the party. We'll be off on Monday, and Jen and I will be back with you on Tuesday. Jen, what's going on? What are you looking for?
Well, it's one of those things that I probably have 20 of, but I can't find one. I need a nail file. I don't have a nail file.
Yeah. I did have that nail file, but I think it's still in my bag, in the in the store bag. I'll
be back.
It's probably the second compartment. I don't know. Just yeah. Good luck. Richard, good morning, Auntie Jen from Richard Carlin. Larry Titus, good morning, Auntie Jen. Lisa, Spire is moving up today. Don't know why, but I'm selling 16 May covered calls, 20 and 25s. Charlie, okay, I was just thinking Goldman has run up significantly really fast, so it seemed like too fast. Still stay the hell out of the way. Because if 5 analysts come out next week and all talk about the thinking is they're thinking it's going to 700 a share, you don't want to be caught down here. You want to be further ahead of this thing. Also, Inauguration Day, says JJ. How will DJT comments affect the market? We're closed on Monday. Thank God we're closed on Monday. Juan, good morning, Auntie Jen. Lorraine, JJ, it is also a DA of service. It is a duh of service. I don't know what that means. Welcome all to the program today. $15.97 to $16 on your SOFI. Welcome all to the party, pals. Glad to have you
Morning,
with us.
Richie. Morning, Juan.
Yes, Juan saying hi.
I'm fixed.
Lorraine is saying hi. Charlie, Lisa, Larry, they're all here. They're all here. Market opens on Tuesday. That's right. Lorraine, correction day. We might have correction day on Tuesday. I don't know. Pick home. I made $600. I bought back my 3 covered calls on Rocket Lab. Just before it went back up. Giddy up, everybody. Giddy up, kids. Well done. That's the way you do it. Making all the money. Dow's down 100 points. S&P down 6.6. NASDAQ down 28. It's a nothing burger. Very little going on. Oil down 44 cents to $79.60. All right. There you go. There you go. Fun times. Good morning from Charlie C2, and JJ is smiling. Having a good old time, baby. Welcome, everyone, to the party, pals. Rocket Lab's up 16, GameStop down 31, AI up 36, NVIDIA up $1, Tesla down $11. It's volatility time, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. SoFi is going to go higher, yes. The earnings come out a week Monday. Who knows what other announcements are coming on SoFi? Who knows? It's not going to be bad. There's not going to be profit warnings. They're not going to be talking about, oh, our memberships are falling. None of that's coming your way on SoFi. The question is not if they're making money, how much more are they making now? And how much more is being estimated that they're going to make going forward, all right? That is what SoFi is all about. Auntie Jen, how's it going? Other than your nail, are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Other than the nail.
Tough times in the world of Auntie Jen.
Well, and it's one of those things where if we were at home in Calgary, I literally have 20 of them.
That's true. That's true.
There's one in every purse, every bathroom, others just hanging around the house, you know?
There's one beside the bed.
Yeah. Yeah. No, not
within easy arm's reach of wherever I am in the house. I have a nail file, but not down here.
I cleaned out my traveling purse too well. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
There is that, you see.
There's always that. There's something. So just, something else to add to the list.
Is your coffee maker getting ready to make coffee?
No, it's done already.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that.
I'm sitting here waiting for a bagel order.
Oh, a bagel order. What should it be today?
And I don't think my back can hurt more than it does.
Oh man. She pulled a muscle in her back a couple of days ago, and it's bothering her.
It bothers me when I sleep, which is the problem. Because sleep fixes everything.
One would think.
Sleep is one of the best things I do.
She's good at it.
I'm good at it. Go to bed, fall asleep.
Yeah. Done.
Go pee. Go to bed, fall asleep.
Yeah. I'm thinking fried cheese today.
Is it a cheesy day?
A fried cheese.
You don't think we're just trying to explode your heart by doing this? No.
I don't know. Could have been cheese whiz. That's worse.
I don't know.
I mean, this is real cheddar. I'm just, I don't know. I'm just a guy.
Eating cheese.
Eating cheese on the bagel. With sesame, what's the sesame seeds?
You should be cheering for the pack.
I should be cheering for
Cheesehead.
Cheesehead. Oh, yeah. Okay, Wisconsin. Yeah.
We're gonna have some good games this weekend.
Lost, didn't they? They're out, aren't they? Yes. Yeah, they're not around.
Like someone else's team.
Washington going to Detroit.
Yes. Yeah.
Buffalo hosting Texas.
No.
Yeah. Kansas
City is hosting Texas.
Who's Buffalo hosting?
The Ravens.
The Ravens. Oh my God, the Ravens are going to Buffalo.
Game.
Ooh, that's going to be one hell of a ball game. And who else is in there? There's one more team. One more team with a home game. Who's that?
Oh yeah, the
LA.
Yeah.
Didn't LA win their game?
Yeah.
And so
Detroit. They're playing Detroit. Doesn't LA play Detroit?
They're on the road. There's only two home teams and there's 2 road teams. Is that it?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. There's only 4 games. I should
There's
know
8
this.
teams left. These are the 8. 4 home. 4. Well, there's 4 home games.
Yeah.
So who are the home teams? Detroit, Kansas City, Buffalo. There's one more home team. Who's the home team? Anybody watching here?
We got Washington and Detroit.
Yeah.
You know who we're forgetting? Because I just don't ever really think about them. Philadelphia.
Philadelphia's got a home game. The Eagles.
There's that other team.
Who are they
in my
hosting?
state.
Who are they hosting?
They're playing the Rams. The Rams are in town.
LA on the road. So LA in Philly.
In the cold. And then Baltimore and Buffalo and Houston and Kansas City.
Oh, my.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff.
And I like Stroud. I like that Houston's little quarterback. He's a couple of years now. I think this is his sophomore year, but
Houston's little quarterback.
he's going against the Joe. So, yeah. Just saying.
I wonder if KC is ripe for an upset.
Not in this round.
Well.
And then Buffalo and Baltimore are going to just beat the snot out of each
It's
other.
going to be one heck
We're
of a game.
talking pull on your big boy pants.
Oh, yeah, that's an offensive show. That should be an
And
offensive
so
fireworks show.
whoever's left gets to go to Kansas City.
If KC wins. True. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out. We're about to find out. Are both games, the game Saturday and Sunday?
Yes. 2 and 2.
Okay.
2 and 2.
Well, that should be something.
Let's go fry some cheese.
Okay, Christina, the SoFi $30 cash secured puts I wrote for $14.91. It's now green again. They are going for $14.85. They're actually up 7.3% today. Lorraine, Uncle Bruce, a day of service for Martin Luther King. Go out and do community service. JJ, thumbs up. Jeff, cheese is worth all the consequences. Charlie, I understand you're not lactose intolerant. Jeff, JJ, careful. Uncle B, JJ, don't knock the Eagles. Don't knock the Eagles. The Eagles.
Oh, no,
okay.
I think it's going to be Eagles against Kansas City.
She's thinking Eagles, Kansas City. They're both going to win. That's going to be one hell of a game. Trip Hazard, Bruce. Any comment on GameStop movements this last week and the investigation article on Market Watch yesterday? I got nothing. I have no awareness of GameStop anything. So I don't know what the fuss is or theoretically about. It's 28. Was 28. It's 27.79 down 17 cents. And what do we got here? Under investigation by Prongwing Murray LLP. Oh, this is another one of those millions of law firms that have ongoing investigations of publicly traded companies. Please join our lawsuit so we can sue these bastards out of existence. Ambulance chasing type lawyers. I don't know. It never ends. It's a litigious country. I can tell you that public companies have full-blown insurance protection against all of its directors and officers of the company. So, there you go. The investigation is for potential violations of state laws by the company's directors and officers. It invites GameStop shareholders to inquire further about the claims and their rights. Whatever. Investor legal challenges in market research and person. Honestly, these are a dime a dozen. These lawsuits, absolute dime a dozen lawsuits. They have no impact on the company's future, past, anything. And this happens on Apple. It happens to Google. It happens to NVIDIA. It happens to any public company out there. If the shares react negatively, there's an investigation. Oh, we got to be able to sue these guys. And these take years to go through any kind of discoveries. The insurance companies that represent these public companies, they make it next to impossible for these lawsuits to go anywhere unless thousands of shareholders pile in and try to sue the company. The bottom line is this: if GameStop were to make any kind of an announcement of what their plans are for their $4.6 billion, like if they were to buy 10% of SoFi, for example, their stock would go to $40 a share and nobody would give a crap about the lawsuit. No one give a crap about anything. But hey, I'm just a guy trying to get some fried cheese on a bagel in front of a wonderful audience of regulars going, guys, I don't know what's going to happen. Pickcom says, come on, someone buy my put contracts. I'm trying to bring in a bunch of cash here. Charlie, it appears that ATIP has canceled their offer for $285 a share. It appears not enough people took it. Guess I'm still in ATIP. This is interesting. Let's take a look at the refresh mode here and let's see what this thing is doing. ATIP down $1 to 170 a share right now on ATIP on the over-the-counter market. 170 a share. The interim CFO has been done on January the 14th amid leadership changes. They're making changes to people. Press release. They announced the termination of its tender offer to purchase up to 1.6 million shares at a price of $285 a share. They announced this deal December 17th. A month later, they announced the termination of the offer. And we've got, and here's some details. It says here, they announced that it is terminated its previously announced tender offer. Let's see, to offer to buy 1.6 million shares at $285. As a result of the minimum condition not having been satisfied, as a result of the termination, no shares will be purchased on the offer and no consideration will be paid for any of the tendered shares. ATIP their obligation to consummate the offer by accepting for purchase and paying for any of the shares was conditional upon, among other things, the satisfaction or waiver by the company of a minimum condition per the terms of the 1.6 million tendered. And the minimum condition has not been satisfied. I'm just reading about this. I don't even know what the minimum was on this thing. So that's the story on that deal. So I guess let's read between the lines. What does it mean, Uncle Bruce, in plain English? What does it mean? Well, as far as I gathered, there were, 4.4 million shares in existence. 1.6 million shares were free floating. And the offer was for 1.6 million shares to be tendered at $285. Now, I believed all along that this deal was designed to allow the number one shareholder of the company that owns 80+% of all the shares to do a takeout offer for a bunch of the leftover shares that they don't have. And I'm going to guess that about 1 million shares would have been needed to be tendered so that the company would buy back enough stock that now there would be less than 10% of all the shares outstanding to still be in existence. And if that is the case, the number one shareholder could have gone to the other shareholders and said, we're offering $2 for all the shares. They could have done like a year from now. We're offering $2 a share for all the shares, or $1.50, or $2.85, or $3. And even if no one voted for it, they could vote for it because they have 90% of the company, because 10% of the stock was bought up by the corporation on this failed deal. They could have forced the privatization of the company by using the 90% rule. We own 90% of the votes. We can force this deal through. But without the deal going through now at $285, the street is saying, don't take the offer. The street has said, we're not taking your $285 offer. That's not good enough for us because we're getting hammered here. We're losing a bunch of money. This stock was rolled back so much. I guess it's 28 cents a share for a $10 stock. Is that the deal? They're not taking 28 cents for a $10 stock deal. So they're saying, come up with something better. Well, what's something better? What's the next thing? Do they put a bunch of cash into the company to beef it up? Does the corporation merge with another company to formulate and create a bigger, more powerful health provider that could have more upside. I don't know. Is this company in any way attractive to anyone else? With an 80% dominant shareholder that happens to be the banker? So the banker, which is the owner, has got to come up with a better deal. Do they come around and say, okay, we're offering $3.50 for any shares and we'll take any number of shares? There are no minimums. I have no idea how this is going to work. Charlie, thank you for that info. We'll watch this. Walter Young, Philadelphia Bruce. It's the Eagles. They're hosting that. They're the fourth team hosting a home game. So it's Philly, Detroit, Kansas City, and Buffalo. Those are your cities hosting games. Lions indoor stadium, Buffalo outdoor stadium, Eagles outdoor stadium, KC outdoor stadium. So if Detroit wins, one of the two games going to the Super Bowl is an indoor game. Yeah. If Detroit does not win, the two games left will be outdoor games, and the winners go to the Super Bowl, which will be played in where? Where's the Super Bowl this year? I don't know. She said, I don't know. It's not Vegas, New Orleans, and that's an indoor stadium. So the Super Bowl will be an indoor game, guaranteed good conditions. There you go. Okay, there you have it. Thank you, everybody. Welcome all to the party and welcome all to the show. Thank you all for joining me this morning. Thank you again for these thumbs ups today, and thank you for answering my poll question of the day. 217 of you have answered the poll question today. Thank you. 246 thumbs ups. I appreciate this. This is really nice. Keep those thumbs ups coming in, guys. Thank you very, very, very much. The poll question was, because I have written cash secured puts, probably because of this channel, I have added cash into my account. $1,000 to $5,000. 41% of you say I've added up to $5,000 into my account. 5 to 10. No, overall, $5,000 to $10,000, 23% of you. 10 to 25,000, 12%. But over $25,000, 24% of you have said I've added over 25 grand into my account because I'm writing cash secured puts. Thank you, Uncle Bruce. Well done, everybody. Again, if that turns out to be 50 grand average on the 25 and over, 24, a quarter of 217 people, that means over 50 of you have brought in over $50,000. That's $2.5 million. That is serious money. Oh, and this is serious. So this is a serious bagel. Look at this. This is a serious fried cheddar cheese slice.
The trick is trying to get it on the bagel.
Oh, is this?
And this time I put the sesame seeds on the cheese so they would stick.
Yeah, I like this. I like this game. Check out this fried slice. This is a slice of cheddar cheese from Costco, fried up on top of a bagel. Oh yeah. It's delicious. Absolutely wonderful. I'm not complaining. No way am I complaining about this. Welcome all of you to the program this morning. Thank you for joining me. Congratulations. Those of you learning to write options, bringing in cash, hauling in daily interest on top of your money now. Man, oh man, have things changed already this year. I'm loving it. If you missed it, there was an announcement today by SOFI. They made an announcement today that they've added another bunch of dough into their account, into their bank. 525 million came in from the folks over at Prudential Financial. Another 525 million. These guys are attracting cash. This allows them to just keep lending money to their very high credit score clients. Their credit score clients are the highest of the highest caliber, and they don't have any trouble securitizing these loans. None whatsoever. So $500 million more came into this little fintech company. Look out, kids. This is good stuff. These guys are getting richer. They're making you richer. They're going to be an S&P 500 company. It's only a matter of time. Giddy up. In the last 52 weeks, the low trade of SOFI was 601. Wow. I remember pleading with you guys to buy SOFI when it was 601. I know I was begging you. Under $6, I was going nuts. Under $7, I was going crazy. This is such a bargain. It's unbelievable. Many of you took the guidance and you went in there and you hung it out. You waited it out. You didn't sell at 7. You didn't sell at 8. You didn't sell at 9. You just stayed there. And then you started to listen to me when I said, when it breaks 10, 11, 12, you might start selling it and writing cash secured puts. And a number of you didn't buy SOFI at all at $6, $7. You just wrote $10 cash secured puts. That's all you did. And you scored big time as you kept rolling them up to 12s to 15s. Now we're at 20. Congratulations, everyone here today. I love the fact that you're making dough. Way to go, kids. Thank you all for joining me today and being part of this family. This is fantastic. This is good stuff. Man, is this ever good stuff? Thank you, kids. All right. Got a good crowd going today. Nice to have you with us. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. And thank you for joining us as regular new members, Gold Bagel members, upgrading from chilling to gold level. Thank you. Those of you who automatically have your membership renewed every month automatically, thank you again. Well done. Man, this is good. You gotta love it. Thumbs up meter. 248. We're going to hit 250 thumbs ups today. This is great. And 220 votes for the show, for the question of the day. Thank you, everybody. All righty. Jen and I are going to say our goodbyes for now. We'll be keeping an eye on this market for the rest of the day, of course. We always do. Thank you all for joining me. Don't forget tomorrow.
Can't help himself.
I can't help it. I always watch the market. Tomorrow is option expiry day. We'll be watching everything there. Monday, we're off. Tuesday, we're back. And there's a new president in the White House. Oh, my God. Isn't that going to be something? Oh, are we going to have fun? Well, let's get through the NFL weekend first, okay? So I'll see you here tomorrow morning. 8 o'clock if you're a Gold Bagel member. 8:30 if you're not a Gold Bagel member. And join us. We'll keep an eye on things. If any of you need help with your classes or your links, let me know. Send me a private email. We'll get you squared away. We'll get you figured out. But thank you, all of you. Brian, nice work today, Bruce. 248 thumbs ups. This is awesome. A snow moon. I did it, Uncle Bruce. I did it all. That's why I bought all 18 classes as a gift for my brother. I did it all. Beautiful snow moon. Splair, have a relaxed day, everybody. Larry, have a good one all. Neat, 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 neat. Don't forget. Jeff Glass, neat, neat. Richard Carlin, neat, 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 neat. Yell it out to everybody. Tell your neighbors. Hector, neat, neat, neat. From around the hills, over the mountains, and through the valleys. Thank you, Boeing Tiger. Thank you all. Have a wonderful day. Get rich like Juan is getting rich. Get rich like B. Tizzle. Get rich like ALA. Join these kids and get richer. Learn how to write options. D.H. Ruta, Corinne. Why are they yelling neat, neat, neat? Because they know what you don't know. They know what you don't know. You have to learn this stuff. Join this channel. Let's go, kids. All right. We'll talk to you later. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Have a great rest of your day. Goodbye from Rancho Mirage, California. Bye.